Ladies and gentlemen, in the north, in the blue, we have KGL playing as Thor. In the south, in the red, we have the G-Strife. We'll call him Strife. The G-Strife, that's what it is. We have Strife going to be playing as Poseidon. This is, without even looking, I know it's the Mediterranean. Look at that. A fast learner. What's up, Andres? How you doing, man? Release the Kraken. Oh my god. Yeah, this was the map that happened on. That was one of my best thumbnails, I think. I don't know if you guys agree, but that Kraken thumbnail, dude, I love the Mythic units, especially ones like that. It's just so cool. And don't worry, that never goes away, by the way. When I see certain things, that excitement never goes away. And look at this. He gets a free little scout here as Poseidon. It's so adorable. Look at that guy. Anyway, I don't want to forget to look at these. I know you guys get upset if I don't. Increases building hit points by 15%. Provides a small trickle of food. Villagers return part of their cost upon dying. The drop sites, ox carts, houses, and manors cost less but are built faster. Something I want to ask my chat, if there are pros out there. Ooh, or I guess this is more a question for like developers, right? But why is it that I believe Zeus and Loki, now one of you guys out there that are super nerds of this game already, correct me if I'm wrong. Why is it that Zeus and Loki are the only quote-unquote unique gods on this game, at least thus far, in terms of the gods that they can pick later, right? So Loki has this god he can pick later. I forgot what the name is, but where he has a line, this one god he can pick that only he has, and it makes him very unique. So later on, I think the one god allows him to build fire giants, regular giants, and frost giants, all from one god pick, right? And he also gets like a dragon, the Nidog. And then Zeus has the ability to get the lightning thing as well as Medusa. So why is it that those are the only two unique ones in the game? Something I would like to see, I know it's not going to happen, but what I'd like to see is for every single god to have one god they can pick that no other god can, right? And just it doesn't have to be in the Mythic Age. It can be either an earlier age god that you can pick. But I think that every god should have one unique line that they could do. And I think that would make the game even better. It'd make it more diverse. Now, obviously, it'd make it a lot harder to balance off the rip, but I think it could be done, and I think it would be really, really cool to see. That's just my opinion. They all should have one. That's what I'm saying. I think that'd be a really, really cool thing. And it upsets me that only Loki and Zeus are the only ones that are unique. Now, I could be wrong. There might be a third one. Maybe, like I said, one of the pros in chat could tell me if I'm forgetting a god that has a special one, but... But anyways, guys, so look at that cart getting pushed around. For those that don't know, as the Norse, you get dwarfs as well as villagers. The dwarfs are better at mining gold, as you might suspect, but they're not as good at getting wood and food. Now, Thor, his special thing is that his villagers his dwarves are a little better actually at getting food and wood than the other dwarves from the two other gods from that pantheon. One of the things he has had the ability to do is drop in a gold mine. The later the age is, when he drops in that gold mine, the more gold that comes from it. Oh, we're getting a little bit of lag there. That's not my PC, by the way. That's the game. I know that's not my PC. I've made sure of it. Getting a little bit of a spam going on there. Now, I want to talk about something we usually talk about when these water maps, especially water maps where the water is shared. What we've seen is the person that ages up first usually has a very big advantage in the fact that they can get out combat boats, like we're seeing right now. I call combat boats any boat that can fight back, right? they get them out faster, and you can go immediately out and start doing damage to your opponent. Now, if you are getting more of an economy early on in the game and you get up to that second age a little slower, fine, but you have to make sure you have one more dock than your opponent at the very least, because they are already have been pumping out units, and now you have to play catch up. So, and actually we've seen that. So what you guys just saw is KGL got to the second age first with 2 docks. Fine. However, Strife got to the second age a little later, had a stronger eco going into it, but he has 3 docks now to make up for that. So that's exactly what we were talking about. And now he's triple pumping units. And from what I saw, I don't think KGL did enough damage to make up for the fact that his opponent got up to an age a little later than he did. Other gods generally have some other kind of unique mechanics, though. Well, every god gets its own unique mechanics in starting god power, right? Every god gets that. But not only those 2 gods get a special god that they get to choose later on. How good are these players? They're both pretty good from their records. But it looks like Strife is just going to town right now. This is not good for Geel. Maybe he's not a water map kind of guy. The dragon ship is out. Okay. Pretty cool. It's going to go down, though, for sure. I got a question. I mean, obviously nobody really knows yet, unless they've been testing it a lot. I wonder if there are any specific Mythic Age units that you can get. Not Mythic, I'm sorry, the Third Age units. Third Age Mythic units that you can get that are just super powerful like the Kraken. I wonder if there's any situation on water where you rush as quickly as you can to the Third Age to get that Mythic unit, then come out swinging and take down all your opponent's ships and just spam that Mythic unit. It'd be kind of interesting. Well, that's GG. I guess we'll find out. We've seen someone get battered off the water before and still make a comeback, so we'll see. And to be fair, I must say, even though Geel got bullied off the water, the commitment from Strife was insane. Like, I'm talking look at this commitment to the water. It may have been an overcommit. It could have been. Now, what I'm saying is, has he built enough ships here or gotten enough food from the water to make up for the fact that he has built that much navy? Guess we'll find out. All right, we got a Cyclops here, gonna be fighting the Hesir. And of course, as I've told you guys before, the Hesir do a great job at taking down Mythic units. So any type of hero unit, guys, if you can just select it, if it's a hero, they do good against Mythic units, period. Isn't there a water hydrus? Oh god, I don't want to even pronounce the Celia again, because every time I pronounce a Celia, Skyla, whatever it is, I get bullied because somebody in my chat disagrees with somebody else in my chat as to how it's supposed to be pronounced. I never got a poll going for that. I also got to Google it, because I'll just let Google tell me how it's pronounced, because it's been pronounced 4 different ways, not by me, but by people in my chat saying it's supposed to be pronounced a specific way. So I've just given up. I'm just gonna call it. I'm just gonna call it whatever I want at that point. Red One up playing eco. Maybe it's possible. So now that KGL has been bullied off the water, I feel like, again, you've got to make something happen on land very, very quickly. You have to make up for the fact that you've lost water. You've got to go bully your opponent. You've got to hit them, or you've got to do some sort of really fast age up. You got to do something to make up for the fact that you are now down, the sea, basically. Your opponent has all this water to themselves, and they are loving it. Now, red has walled up, but there's actually a gap there, so we can actually see him run through, and that's exactly what we're going to see. Now, what does his land army look like? By the way, I thought this thing disappeared. Someone told me this disappears, but it's been there for a very long time. Unless it's a new one. Pronounce it however you want, yeah. Throwing axeman being mixed in there as well. All right, we're going to see an attack coming in here. Okay, I'm excited about this. We're going to see a giant land battle. It's so irrelevant how we pronounce it in English. Water Hydra, yeah, basically. Water monster. Ooh, gonna be putting a great hall right at the front porch. This is what I was talking about, though. He's got to make something happen, and he's at least attempting to here. Because if he doesn't, Strife is gonna run away with his economy using the power of the water here. So this attack is necessary. It's impossible. No, it's necessary. So we got some houses going up here. Oh, no, it's actually a granary, I guess. Should put the granary on the other side. Oh, yeah, that is it. Never mind, we're good. It said drop-off site, but I don't know if it is. Yo, Funky Dwarf, thank you so much for the follow, man. All right, the attack's going to happen yet again. We got a Nemean lion coming in here, using that third age. But, of course, those heroes... Oh, he turned them all to pigs! Oh, that's so broken. It's so good. He just turned such a huge portion of that army into pigs. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. Third age coming in for Thor here. Me dropping in the freeze. The question is, where is that frost giant? All the way up there. Got to bring it down south ASAP. He needs the help. Make the map larger? Yes, I can. People didn't like that it was blocking the view, so I kept it small. All right, we got some fire coming in on the trees here. Gonna be burning down the forest and everything near it. So they're getting pushed back. Frost Giant's still making his way down. And it looks like the fight has stagnated for a moment. There is a TC here to fight from. And we got double Frost Giant out. Okay. Two of the big boys are out on the field. So even though KGO lost the water, he's still fighting here. We got the cool, look at that thing, the Sea Hydra on the map. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at you, you gorgeous creature. Got the Valkyrie healing up the nearby allies. Always nice to see. Oh, I'm starting to push in. I think it was an accident. I don't think he meant to fight yet. And is he going to push in? He's thinking about it. KGL has actually taken the score lead. Oh my god. Hydra fighting the hero. Man, they're just building up an army here. Not fighting yet. Is that going to be a fort? I think it is. Maybe not. Ooh, we got some siege coming in. Okay. And he's going to build a wall right here, which is perfect. That's the way you want to use your siege, guys. Try to put it behind structures, behind walls. Make it hard for your opponent to get to it as you rain down fire on your opponent. It's water hydra. Okay, I see what we're doing now. I'm just getting trolled at this point. Got a house up there. It's probably just for vision, really, to see when that person. So, real quick, just so you guys know, he built a house here to see when this TC starts to get built, so he gets basically notified of it, which is really smart. Water myth units are so strong. I love it. I think all myth units should be really strong. Not obviously unkillable or broken, but definitely to the point where if you want to win a specific fight, having myth units definitely helps. Look at that. Look at this fight. Bringing him back to his own hill fort. Both players want to fight underneath the defense of their own structures. Neither one willing to commit. All right, the attack continuing on here. Freezing up the units as they go. KGL continue. He actually got some battering rams coming in. Portable rams getting built. But again, KGL not willing to commit. Not willing to commit at all. Still building up a massive ground force. Just letting these siege units, the Petrobolos, continue to rain fire down upon their structures here. So what's happening here is he's all uniting across the map and then maybe attack moving. And then as he does that, these ships are actually doing damage to those units. Oh, that's cool. You can actually heal up Frost Giants with the Valkyrie. I like that. Chemistry, mechanical, for example. Do you think it's Chiron? Interesting. All right. The battle has begun. KGL is starting to commit. Huge attack coming in right now. Trying to take down the portable rams first. Those Frost Giants, though, right on top of the army. And he turns them a bunch of them into pigs. Again. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Fimble winner. Target anywhere on the map to summon packs of ferocious wolves to attack enemy town centers. Oh man. What an ability, but guess what? G-Strike's gonna go up to the next stage as well, and he's got the Vault of Plenty. Not gonna be useful right now, but it's gonna be useful later on, if there is a later on. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Those packs of wolves pack a punch. Look at all the blue dots, guys. These things are going insane. There's a Colossus out, but it's got to get all the way across the map to help. And they're going to jump into these TCs. He has no choice. The wolves do die. Fimblewinter does end. Now, can G-Strife pull it back? Colossus coming in. I don't see too many units here that can actually fight back against it. Yeah, I thought it was going to have something crazy. The vault's not going to be helpful. Now, the vault's a great... Guys, don't get me wrong. The Vault of Plenty is a great, great thing to have. But not if the game's going to end in one way or another in a couple of minutes, right? You need something that goes... Oh, my... Wait a minute! The Kraken had died! No, I saw it in the corner of my eye. It looks like it took down a lot. Oh, there's another Kraken. Oh, my God. What is this? It's got a water dragon. There's Jorman Elver. Look at that thing. Caesar in that breathes steam, good against human soldiers and ships. Okay. There's another Kraken out there too, though. So it looks like he is taking back the water as well during all of this. Look at that. The Kraken, ladies and gentlemen. And the water dragon. The dynamic duo. This is not looking good for Strife, guys. He is looking like he's getting packed up right now. He's still fighting, though. He's not giving up. The Kraken out here putting in work, boys. The Kraken. Boom. I want to see it do its animation. Where's its cooldown? Drag a ship to the depths. Take him to Davy Jones' locker. He brought it down with him. Respectable. Respectable. Ooh, we got a wolf on the field. Here we go, guys. Someone was asking about these, I think in one of my comments or one of my videos. The Fenris Wolf Brood. I probably butchered that name. However, apparently these are really, really OP. Someone was telling me they're super strong, so maybe we'll get to see that here. Kind of chilling back at home, getting all those Frost Giants and army healed up before fully committing down the guts here. It's not looking good for Strife. He is down, but not out. A few hammer ships to Dreki coming in. And the push has happened yet again. Frost Giants are in here. God, they're so cool. Frost Giant of Thrym. Son of Thrain, son of Thor. King under the mountain. Looks like he's going to take the TC over here on the right, next to that nice hill fort that he has for defense. And right now we're looking at just heavy toxin. He gets champion for those. Man, those Frost Giants are terrifying. What's the faith count here for Strife? Yeah, okay, well, he just popped out a... why does that say that? That is not the right unit name for that. It's going to be the Polyphemus. Polyphemus. Yeah, going in there with one unit, not a good idea. You're wasting your hero right there, I think. Maybe like one siege unit behind this would be pretty good. Heavy toxins, though, pretty good. Probably needs a little bit more, at least maybe one more upgrade. Oh my god! That's so sick! It can't be stopped! The KGL just onslaught here, the vacuum! The steamroll! Pronounced Chiron? Ah, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I'll have to write that one down. Yeah, I don't, and that's gonna say, I don't know what he's gonna do. Well, we know what he's gonna do. He's gonna resign. Great game, though, from both players. This needs to be studied, this game. Sorry, I was stretching there. This game needs to be studied because this was an example of two pretty good players going at it. One player completely giving up the water and then winning the game later anyway. I think this game needs to be watched back. I'm definitely going to post this on YouTube because this is going to be a super, super, super important game to look at for certain players that maybe don't like water. For an example of, I mean, look, if you guys saw that, it kind of worked in his favor though, because like I said, remember, if you guys remember, he built so many ships that by the time he came over here and attacked, Kagil had just given up the water really for a long time. And he kind of overcommitted to the water. And then Kagil pushed on land, just like you're supposed to in that situation. And it worked perfectly. What a game. GG to both players. It was fantastic to watch.